Good day YouTube, welcome to this video. Look what I am wearing. The finals for the Springboks are coming up for the World Cup. They have won in 1995, 2007 and 2019 and it will be 2023. But let's get into this video.
In the previous episode, we've seen how Lamborghini started making supercars that could reach a top speed over 200 miles per hour. But Lamborghini wasn't done there, because the fastest, quickest, and most expensive Lamborghinis are still to come.
I'm going to say it again. Please subscribe to Flat Life. Please support this channel because it is where I got this video. So please subscribe. It is just evolution videos and the best.
This is the third episode of the evolution of Lamborghini. In 2011, one of the most iconic Lamborghinis of all time was born, the Aventador. This beautifully designed car has phenomenal performance due to its new 12-cylinder engine with 700 horsepower. It could reach a top speed of 217 miles per hour, making it the fastest Lamborghini at the time. The Aventador could accelerate from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds and cost $380,000. More than 5,000 units of the original Aventador were built between 2011 and 2017. Fun fact, many editions and special versions of the Aventador were made, including the Aventador J, of which only one was made in 2012. It sold for $2.8 million. A Lamborghini with another very high price tag at launch, but of which more than one was made, was the Sesto Elemento. It cost $2.2 million upon release in 2011. With a 5.2-liter V10 motor, it was capable of a blistering 221 miles per hour and could do 0 to 60 in only 2.5 seconds. 20 Sesto Elementos were made in total, with the name referring to the sixth element of the periodic table, which you chemists out there will know as carbon. Why carbon? Because of the carbon fiber used throughout the car, of course. The chassis, body, drive shaft, and suspension components were all made of carbon fiber, which reduced the car's overall weight to 1,000 kilograms or 2,200 pounds. This made it the lightest, fastest, and quickest Lamborghini so far. For the company's own 50th anniversary in 2013, Lamborghini made a concept car called the Egoista. It had a unique one-seat cockpit, similar to that of a modern fighter jet. The Egoista used the same V10 engine as the Sesto Elemento, but its performance was slightly less. If you want to see the Egoista for yourself, you can, in the Lamborghini Museum. Fun fact,
Lamborghini Museum.
The car's striking exterior was made to resemble a certain animal. Care to take a guess which? I'll give you a clue. It starts with a B and ends with an L.
Bull.
Lamborghini's most expensive model, and one of the most expensive production cars in the world, was the Lambo Veneno. It cost an insane $4 million, and nowadays it's valued at more than double that amount. Veneno translates to poison in English, and predictably it was named after one of the most aggressive fighting bulls ever seen. Based on the Aventador, the Veneno was developed to celebrate Lamborghini's 50th anniversary. The Veneno was the company's fastest car, capable of 221 miles per hour, and it accelerated from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Only 14 units were made, of which 5 were coupes and 9 were roadsters. Fun fact, in 2014, a Lamborghini Veneno Roadster was sold at an auction for over $8 million. In 2014, Lamborghini unveiled their first hybrid electric model, the Asterion. The goal of the Asterion was to significantly reduce CO2 emissions using new technologies. The car was named after a Minotaur, which is a half-man, half-bull creature from the Greek mythology. The 5.2-liter V10 engine combined with 3 electric motors delivers a total power of 910 horsepower, enough for a top speed of 198 miles per hour and acceleration of 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. Only one Asterion was ever built. The next Lamborghini vehicle to be produced in large quantities, and a model that is still in production today, is the Huracan. Any guesses what the name translates to and what creature it got its name from? If you said hurricane and a bull, give yourself a pat on the back. Huracan was known for its courage, and you have to be equally courageous to drive one of these. The 5-liter V10 engine will power you to 212 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. In terms of recent Lambos, its launch price of less than $300,000 was fairly modest. In 2015, Lamborghini built the Aventador SV. While it had the same top speed as the original Aventador, it could accelerate even quicker, reaching 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds, making it the quickest Lamborghini. Of course, you had to pay a price for that, as the launch price was close to $500,000. 1 year later came the Aventador S. It is characterized by a new aerodynamic design, redeveloped suspension, increased power, and new driving dynamics. While this all sounds very exciting, the specifications were almost similar to the original Aventador. In 2016, the Centenario was unveiled, and 20 coupes were built, as well as 20 roadsters. You can likely guess what Centenario means, but can you guess what 100-year celebration they were marking? Well, it has been 100 years since the birth of Lamborghini's founder, Ferruccio Lamborghini. He had already passed away in 1993 at the age of 76, but his legacy lives on. Performance-wise, the Centenario was very similar to the Aventador, but it did have a much higher launch price, as they were sold for $2 million each. The Huracan Performante was unveiled in 2017 at the Geneva Motor Show. It was built as both a road car as well as a race car. A prototype of the Performante set a lap time of 6 minutes and 52 seconds on the Nürburgring Nordschleife, with Marco Mappelli behind the wheel, making it one of the world's fastest production cars on the track. The Performante had a top speed of 202 miles per hour and could reach 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. Surprisingly, it had a cheaper launch price compared to the Huracan. A futuristic concept car developed in collaboration with the Massachusetts Institute of Technology was created in 2017. Each wheel contains an electric motor, and all four can be controlled individually. This gives the car excellent stability, as good as a modern Formula One car, in fact. The Terzo Millennio could potentially represent the electric super sports cars of the future. In 2017, the Urus was unveiled, making it Lamborghini's first SUV since the LM002 in 1986. The SUV has the soul of a sports car. While the concept version had a 5.2-liter V10, the production version is powered by a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine with 650 horsepower. The Urus is much lighter than most of its competitors at less than 2,200 kilograms, mainly because of the extensive usage of carbon fiber. Lamborghini also made some special variants of the Urus, including the Urus Pearl Capsule and the Urus Graphite Capsule. The Urus is capable of reaching 190 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest SUVs in the world. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and costs $200,000. Due to its high demand, the factory was expanded, and in July 2020, the 10,000th unit of the Urus was produced. Yet another Aventador model, the SVJ, has been on sale since 2018. While we know that SV stands for super veloce, or super fast, the J stands for Jota, denoting its track and performance superiority. In 2017, Lamborghini claimed the fastest Nürburgring lap time for a production car with 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Its performance stats are almost identical to the original Aventador, but the SVJ is lighter and more track-focused. Production was limited to 900 units, each costing about $500,000. The SC18 Alston is a one-off track-focused supercar in close collaboration with Lamborghini's motorsport division, Squadra Corse. With a 6.5-liter V12, the car is able to reach a top speed of 218 miles per hour and go from 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds. Since there was only one built, it is rumored that it had been sold for around $7 million. In 2019, Lamborghini unveiled the Huracan Evo, with Evo standing for evolution. It has a new design improved for aerodynamics and includes a next-generation V10. Its performance is similar to that of the Performante model and has a price tag of $260,000. By now, that almost sounds like a cheap Lamborghini. One of the most recent Lamborghinis is the Sion FKP 37. Sion is a Balinese term which refers to a flash of lightning, symbolic of the car's electric capabilities, while FKP 37 stands for Ferdinand Karl Peak in his birth year, 1937. The beautiful design of the car is inspired by the Lamborghini Countach. The Sion combines a V12 engine with electric power, making it a hybrid super sports car. The Sion is one of the fastest Lamborghinis with a top speed of 220 miles per hour and an acceleration time of 2.8 seconds. It will be a limited series of just 63 units, referring to the starting year of the Lamborghini, which was 1963. Each will cost about $2 million. Fun fact, Lamborghini and Lego partnered to produce a Lego Technic Lamborghini Sion, a 3,696-piece, 1:8 scale model of the hybrid super sports car. Lamborghini also partnered with Ducati to produce a motorcycle in the same design, which will be limited to 630 units. In 2020, Lamborghini produced another Huracan, named the STO. It is a road-approved super sports car with a 5.2-liter V10 engine. While the car does look stunning, it isn't as fast and quick as the Huracan Performante. The STO does cost more, though. And last but not least is the SC20. It was engineered by the Motorsport Department 2 years after the SC18 Alston, and is also a one-off track-focused supercar. How fast the SC20 will go is still a mystery, but we do know it will have a 6.5-liter V12 engine with 770 horsepower. Throughout the years, Lamborghini has evolved immensely. The company has created some of the most iconic, wanted, and most expensive cars, and is known as one of the best luxury car brands in the world. It is hard to believe that it all started with tractors. Please subscribe if you enjoyed this series. Many videos on this channel started with a suggestion in the comments. So,
Thank you for watching. Please tune in next time for the evolution of Ferrari part 1 of 3. So, thanks for watching and please subscribe. I see you in the next video.